everybody, this is Fanboy back with some more Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void 1v1 action. Today's game is going to be a ladder game that I played about 3 days ago, roughly. I am the blue Protoss, as you can see in the bottom left corner, and my opponent today is going to be 3 Korean letters. I'm assuming that's Korean. It may be Japanese. It may be, well, one of those languages, I would assume, because to me they look like a bunch of symbols. He is right now just performing a standard opening. I, on the other hand, am doing pretty much the same. Why was that probe in there? I don't know where my probe's going. My probe's going off to scout, I guess. His is coming back, and it's going to be, well, evil, I guess. I do drop down a gateway, and I'm about to drop down another pylon. He drops down a pylon into my base. Yay-hoo, yippee-doo-dah. And I see him, I'm like, what are you doing, probe? And he's going to do the old, hey, I'm going to steal your gas routine. And get zapped in the butt a couple times because he doesn't want to move. So I'm chasing him, chasing him, chasing him. I don't know if I'm going to chase him all the way home, because I don't technically remember. I did block his cyber core, somewhat accidentally. So his cyber core is a little late. I did steal his gas just to be, well, mean. This wall is not tight, so that's a thing. He has 2 probes right now off his mineral line, trying to get rid of this gas geyser. So this gas geyser has literally paid for itself. Just saying. Right now I have no gas, and I'm like, okay, I need a zealot. So I'm going to be pushing out a zealot here, several zealots probably, to deal with these gas geysers, to where I can get gas. And this probe has followed my probe all the way home. And so I'm going to turn off 3 probes. One's not actually doing anything. And I am going to make them go back to work as soon as they kill that. And to my knowledge, that is actually first blood. This gas geyser has literally paid for itself. Even with 1 probe not mining, that is 50 minerals per trip, per, like, second. So that's a thing. And he literally pulled a zealot off his wall. I don't wall in particularly very much during PvP, because I just don't see the point of it. I'm producing a ton of zealots at the moment just to get rid of these gas geysers. He's saying lag because this game was somewhat laggy. That geyser really paid for itself. Let's just say that one. Offline again. He's just saying that his battle net's going on and offline. So I'm going to pull these zealots probably down here to take out this other gas, to where I can actually start my production of gas. Meanwhile, I'll just expand and take these gas geysers, because why the hell else not? I did find this pylon in my base. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I do have 3 gas right now on the way. At least one of them is going to be mining very shortly. I am putting down a forge just in case. He did steal both my gases, so I don't want to be, well, caught with my pants down, let's just say, if that makes sense. He's adding on 3 more gateways. He has no expansion at this point in time. I, on the other hand, do have an expansion on the way, and it's almost done. It is done. So I am currently waiting for enough gas to get warp, why did I, warp gate. I was like, warp, and then nothing else came out of my mouth. So, that's a thing. I should be getting warp gate here shortly. Let's see what's going on. This probe needs to get to work. I am producing probes at this base at the moment, but this probe is like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here because that's what I do. Meanwhile, a semi-forward pylon has gone down for this guy. I don't exactly know his name, but you know, I do need a little bit of help from you guys. If you do have the beta and you know how to bring up the name bars in 1v1, please leave a comment on my video, because I have tried everything. I've even gone into my hotkeys and looked for the button, and the button does not work that I know of. Yeah, no. The button does not work. My normal button is Control N, and all that does is get rid of my production. So, that's the thing. But I am mining off 2 bases. He is not. He is mining off 1 at the current moment. And he looks possibly like he's going to go and attack. Am I ready for this attack? No. Not one bit. I don't even have warp gate done. Because, again, I didn't have gas for a very long time. So we're going to see how this unfolds, because I really don't actually remember. I am getting an observer out just in case he does have cloaked units. Because a lot of times in PvP it comes down to, hey, you don't have detection? I'm just going to make DTs. And here he comes with a couple stalkers, zealots, and adepts, and a mothership core. So he's going to try to kill this base, most likely. And I'm like, what can I do? I can't overcharge because my mothership is too new, and it doesn't have the energy to do so quite yet. So he's going back and forth right now. And he's getting shot by cannons. His zealots are, at least. And I'm just picking zealots up because of, for some strange reason, they're just letting me. And he's going to retreat before he takes out a Nexus that is under, I was going to say, under 200 HP. Me, meanwhile, all I am doing is trying to warp in enough units as humanly possible to try to defend myself. I have a couple stalkers. He has more units than I do. Period. No ifs, no ands, no buts. And I did not know what this was originally, and it's Time Warp. And Time Warp right now has a delay on units. So I overcharge a Nexus. I am warping in a ton of adepts. He does force field me in my base for some strange reason. Most likely to keep him from being chased. But he has a bunch of zealots here that I don't know what's going on. I am rebuilding my Nexus. He still does not have a second base. And he's getting mined out pretty quickly. He only has, what, 5 mineral patches left, technically? And I moved down here and I'm like, get away, shoot, shoot. And I'm like, come back, Stalker. No, Stalker! He dies. I should be warping in pretty much constantly. I'm trying to get this Nexus back up and running to where I can start mining, because I am running out of minerals in my main. I only have 4 patches left, and I'm like, I need to get this working like right now. I need to put more people in gas, and I need to start building workers. And there I go. I start building at least 1 worker. He does put a an Archon out, and I'm like, what in God's green earth is that? He is going to make me cancel this very shortly. I was trying to expand to another base, and I'm like, nope, you're not going to get it. And I moved my probe back, and I'm like, okay, probe, you're part of my army. Because why not? Meanwhile, he does finally have a Nexus down. He is on 2 bases, but he only has 4 mineral patches on this base. And right now he's coming in and he's like, nope. Where was he going? This Immortal can actually walk backwards and keep a target. I didn't know these 3 guys were just not doing anything. But I am taking quite a bit of damage. I should be warping in a couple of units here and there. I'm warping in Stalkers at the moment because that's what he has. Adepts aren't really good at killing Stalkers all that much. Not in small numbers, but I do know Stalker on Stalker always works. And at this point in time, I'm like, oh crap, I'm screwed. So I pull all my probes, most of my probes, off my mineral line in my main. I was going to say, I'm like, I have a main. So I do warp in a bunch of adepts because he looks like he's almost out of troops, and I just need the cheapest reinforcements as humanly possible. Because right now I don't have a ton of money. I do have a little bit saved up, so I'm going to energize most of these warp gates and try to keep reinforcing as much as humanly possible. I do have another base working, so technically I'm not out of this completely. He did abandon all of these patches, and some, like this one, has 500 minerals left. That one almost has 500. I mean, what in the world? I did move out, and I'm trying to push him back because I know he doesn't have a lot. He has 2 zealots right now. And sorry about the mouse again because, well, my mouse right now is acting all hinky. Every once in a while, my mouse will just act like a bunch of, well, bricks in Legacy of the Void for no apparent reason. I did take out this pylon, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna destroy this. And I'm being cautious because I don't exactly know what he has. I do not know that the only thing he has is a handful of zealots, because he did not expand. He tried to do an all-in kind of late, and it didn't work. So right now I'm just moving down here, and I'm like, oh, there's a base. So I'm just going to take out all these zealots, and I get countered, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's all you have? Really? That is all you have? And I'm targeting the Nexus, and he just leaves the game. He doesn't GG or anything like that. But that's a thing. I do send one adept up here just to see what he had, because I'm curious. He basically 5-gated me with a, hey, I'm going to steal your gas as well build, if that you can call that a build. But as you could probably see in the units lost, I did lose a little bit more, but he just didn't have the money capable of producing more units because he had no money. He expanded way too late. And I ran this adept in here just to see what was going on, see what he had. So yeah, that's a thing. I have a lonely probe up here for no apparent reason. So that's a thing. That's another Legacy of the Void ladder game that I played a couple days ago. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want more, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.